It's 5 days to go before the midterm elections. In tonight's Teditorial, Teddy Locsin Jr. gives us tips on who to vote for.
This election is probably the least expensive ever. Just a handful of candidates have ads in media. The leading candidates are relying on name recall. They would rather not walk and talk, even if it might improve their chances even more, because a free-for-all could spoil those chances after all. After the proclamation rally, the leading candidates vanished without even a puff of smoke, refusing to debate their rivals at all. Other candidates respected the voters and took on the risk of public appearances to give the voters a real choice. Sani Angara has his father's name, but is hell-bent on spreading word about himself just the same. Teddy Casino has a message, but not much of a name, and even less money than his small name recall. He is running for office with his very feet on the ground, and only a message for the poor to carry him past the polls. Former Senator Jun Magsaysay had name recall, but the generation that loved his father is gone after all. He served in the Senate with remarkable but unremarked distinction. He should have touted his achievements more. Now, this veteran of good government is running like a first-timer. Risa Hontiveros almost made it in the last elections, but almost does not cut it at all. It is hard to run again when your loss was so narrow, but she is gamely running after all. Former Senators Dick and Jambi wouldn't be running in these elections if they had just walked away with a sure re-election in the last polls. But they wanted to give an indifferent public more choices than the obvious ones that sympathy and money were holding up for the vote. In lieu of money, the candidates who aren't banking on name recall are putting themselves out body, heart, and soul. It is said there is no A for effort, but there should be. Such candidates as these, and I have named but a few, are running on a hope and a prayer. That speaks of an eagerness and energy that will be useful in their service to all. This time, don't vote for sure winners. They are sure to win anyway. But consider those who refused self-promotion when they had the chance to do it, or who tried and lost before, or who are taking on for the first time the challenge of a national election. These factors make them more deserving of your vote. On Monday, when you sit with the ballot, please be already informed. Then slowly go down the alphabetical roll from A all the way to Z. Pick names you haven't heard before or only vaguely recall. Keep well.